couple of years ago, we asked STACIE EISENBISE of MARLIN what frustrated her most about the town. In not so many words, she suggested truth seems hard to come by here, especially when it comes to government.
Every time I've gone to the meetings, no one can give exact numbers as to where we are, what we need, and what we have.
That quote described the previous administration, where in one meeting, council members walked out in protest as then Mayor John KEEFER tried to explain how he, instead of a contractor, ended up renovating a city building to save money. KEEFER also had trouble with the council when the police chief retired. KEEFER wanted then Sheriff Ricky Skaman to take over temporarily. He even worked out a deal with county leaders to make it work. But back at City Hall, council members turned thumbs down on the sheriff's solution, sending KEEFER back to the drawing board with a stack of applications. A couple of years later, voters sent a new team to City Hall, and KEEFER points out that team's own brand of fuzzy math causes council people to call finances and legal opinions into question.
The council are questioning items that they feel that need to be questioned. I believe, based on talking to the council people, there is some trust issues. There is some major transparency issues.
4 members of the newly elected city council, the town's first all-minority council, apparently agreed and started peppering the administration with questions and demands for special meetings, something Mayor CAROLYN LOFTON did not see coming.
No, I didn't. I actually did not until we had a meeting and these things started to come out.
Things like what?
Well, there was some misinformation being spread that the new council members had heard.
Let's face it, Marlin city government probably has not had an easy time of it in my lifetime. But if disagreements and discord rule the day, nothing gets done. And who does that serve? Nobody. Council members weren't the only ones getting peculiar information. Citizens came up with this.
I want to ask the rebel councilors if there's any truth to the rumor that they plan to appoint KEEFER as city manager. Is that why they have been meeting with him privately after council meetings?
KEEFER spends his time these days as a classic entrepreneur who builds businesses from the ground up, like this gym, and lends a kickstart to underperforming businesses, like this butcher shop, before selling the improved assets. He makes no apology for his interactions with city council people. He says every citizen needs to speak to their representatives regularly.
Do most people see me very active in the community? They see me active with speaking to these council people? Of course. You know, that's their job, and that's my job as a citizen.
And when it comes to getting his people elected, KEEFER says those kinds of situations sound great in political thriller novels, but are way harder to carry out in reality. A lot of people say that you're behind that. Did you put your people on the council to give the mayor a hard time? Did you do that?
No. I think it's a little hilarious that people would think that I could convince, 1, 2, 3, but not 4 people to give the mayor a hard time. I don't think I've got the ability to be a puppet master.
Okay. Even if he did, there's no law against getting our favorite people elected, provided we do it honestly. Some observers simply call it a plot twist in a long-running and ongoing drama they call Marlin politics.
Council members and the mayor and everybody else, they all got a part in it.
Others call it politics as usual because it seems Marlin City Council has proven time and again it thinks independently and acts independently, no matter who is in charge. In Falls County, Dennis Turner, 25 News.